Hello, it's Libby from libbystamps.com. I've been asked how to make this little box that holds the Kinder Mini Mix Santa's Christmas Kinder Surprise in it. So I just thought I'd do a quick video today to show you how to do that, and I'll just show you how it fits in quite neatly and just makes it look a bit more inviting for Christmas than just the box from the supermarket. So you can see it fits in quite nicely. Alright, so we're going to get our supplies organised, and you need a piece of Whisper White so you can stamp the sentiment and cut out the moustache. You need some basic black for the belt and for the buttons. You need some silver glimmer paper, the 1-inch square punch and the artisan label punch, the 1/2-inch circle punch, and the handheld 1/8-inch punch, plus some ribbon. In this one I've used the Whisper White 1/4-inch cotton ribbon. This one I'm using the Whisper White seam binding. You also need your memento ink so you can stamp. Get your Santa on stamp set and a whole sheet of cherry cobbler or real red. I've already cut the belt, and the measurements for that are 9.5 by 2.5. So I'll put all this on my blog. And you need to just punch out 3 little 1/2-inch circles for the buttons. So I'll just quickly do that. Sometimes I find they fly everywhere, these little circles, but anyway, if we do the belt next, and I'm a firm believer in using up what you've got, so we're going to punch out the 1-inch square, put that away for later, so we might be able to use that for another project, and get our artisan punch, and we're going to punch out around the square so that you place your punch so it's sort of equidistant around the square, and punch out, and then we've got our buckle. Alright, then we might do our stamping to have a bit of a surface underneath. So I use my Stampin' Pierce mat and keep the plastic sleeve on it. If you don't have it straight on your cardstock, don't worry, because when you cut out with your Big Shot, you'll be able to straighten that up. So I'll just bring my Big Shot in, and we're going to use the moustache framelit die. So I'm just going to line that up and centre it a bit like that. Run it through the Big Shot, and I actually attach that to the front of the box with a dimensional. So for our box you need a whole sheet of real red or cherry cobbler. This one's in cherry cobbler. Today's is real red, and again I'm just using the trimmer for scoring because it's quick and easy. Alright, on the short side you're going to score at 2.5 and 18. And don't forget, I'll put all these on my blog. Alright, so that's the base, that's the top. Alright, on our on the long side we're going to score at 4.5, 14, 18.5, and 28, and then that gives you a little bit on the end for adhering your box together. Right, I'll bring over the bone folder and we're just going to burnish all those score lines. Alright, and with our scissors we're just going to get rid of this little tab down here. Cut that right out because you don't need it. And then we're just going to cut up to the score line that you made. So, and then we get our Tombow out and we're going to put a bit of Tombow on here. Now it's important to put it close to the crease so that you get a nice seal on your box. It's just a case of folding your box over and closing it down. Alright, and that's going to be the back of our box. So, with that being the back, we're going to fold the back in first. So we fold the end tabs in, then the back in, and then the front. And this is the back of our box. So our front actually faces the back of our box. And you're just going to put a little bit of Tombow on the edge of both flaps, just like that. Now, I found now was a good time to pop in the Kinder Surprise, just because it gave a bit of weight to the box while you do the rest. Now with these sides, you're just going to squeeze them in, punch down the outside first on both sides, roughly equidistant, and then close it together, and then I'm going to punch down again. Alright, so having a look again, this is the back of our box with the seam, so the front of our box is the one that we're going to decorate. And now I'm just going to pop that ribbon through, make sure it's nice and straight at the back. So I need to pull this one, turn it over so it's straight at the back. And then I like to do a reef knot, so right over left and under, and then left over right. And there we've got our ribbon, and we just have to trim that off. Alright, so now we're going to just put our embellishments on, and we're just going to use a dimensional for our moustache. So just put that on there like that. Take the backing off, and we're going to put that about there. So make sure you've got it in about the middle of the box, like that. We might put our buttons on next, so that then we've got a guide as to where our belt goes. So just a little bit of Tombow on each button, and so you'll line them up around about the middle of the moustache. And because you're using Tombow, you've got a little bit of time to move them over if you want to. Right, then we'll just pop our belt on again, a bit more Tombow. Put that down here, just below the buttons. Now, if you wanted to do a Mrs. Claus one, just use the scallop border punch with some Whisper White and place that under the belt to look like a dress. And then you've got a female version and a male version of the same box. Alright, bit of Tombow on our buckle. And we're almost done. There we go. Alright, done. Quick, easy way to make something from the supermarket or the shop look very Christmassy. Okay, have a wonderful Christmas, everybody. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it a brighter place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the line.